Good morning to you, Brizzy. A shower or possible thunderstorm this hour, heading for a tops of 29 degrees for you.
For many people, the battle of the bulge is an ongoing process, and sometimes we can give up on getting healthy thinking it's all a bit too hard.
Yeah, so Paul PJ James, a former underwear model and personal trainer from Melbourne, piled on the kilos to prove to his clients the battle can be won. As a personal trainer and former underwear model, Paul PJ James's body is his bread and butter, the product of hours and hours of training and discipline.
At my fittest, I also allow myself a cheat day where I eat anything I want for the whole day, so it breaks up the cycle as well.
But PJ decided he needed an insight into the battle his overweight gym clients face and embarked on a mission to view weight loss from their perspective. Eating plenty of junk and quitting his exercise regime, PJ went from 80 kilos to 120 in just 5 months.
I normally get away with spending probably about $80 a week at the supermarket. At the moment I spend about $300 a week. I've found all these convenience foods and all these, junk foods and chocolates and confectionery that I never used to eat before.
Although under his doctor's watchful eye, PJ did some damage to his insides thanks to his high-fat diet.
My joints, my ankles and my knees are really swollen, and it's difficult to walk for long periods of time or stand up. Because I'm not having, a wide range of like vegetables, vitamins, that kind of stuff, nutrients, I think that's causing me to get colds, randomly that I never would have got before.
Reaching his goal weight put PJ in the obese category and in a unique position to know exactly what his clients are going through. Now the real mission, to lose it all.
It's the first time I've jumped on any kind of cardio machine for 5 months now, and it's about 20 seconds at what I used to do, and that's enough. I used to do 45 minutes at that speed.
So, after months of hard work pounding the pavement, has PJ been able to drop the weight, or are those love handles here to stay? PJ joins us now for a little bit of an update and to show us the end results of this crazy experiment. PJ, welcome back to the show. When you put on the weight, most of it went around your gut, right? So time for the moment of truth. Show us how you've gone.
Well, it's a bit of a different scenario since last time I was here, so yeah. That's what I'm at the moment.
Wow.
Is that sprayed? Is that painted on? Oh no, you're right. Good going, mate.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a big difference.
When did you start trying to get back into weight, into shape, PJ? So that's the result of, at your peak, you went to how many kilos?
I peaked at 120 kilos, so I put on 50% of my body weight.
Right, and what are you back to now?
Currently I'm about 82 kilos, on my way back down to 80, so I'm nearly there. I've got a couple of kilos to go, but I'm heading in the right direction.
Matty, let's back it up a bit. Let's talk about the experiment. What were you hoping to find? You started this New Year's Eve 08, right? What were you hoping to work out with this?
Basically, it was an experiment. I wanted to better empathise with my clients and understand, being a personal trainer, what it was like to come into the gym for the first time as an overweight person. And I felt like, although I had, my clients' best interests at heart, it was very difficult to understand where they were coming from, because having had no weight issues myself previously, I thought that it would be really encouraging and supportive to actually walk a mile in their shoes and experience it for myself. Yeah. And it's been a very rewarding journey as well.
So PJ, when people are overweight and then they get fit, they say they feel fantastic. So how does it work in the reverse? How did your body react to all that junk food, and how did you feel?
Well, initially for the first couple of weeks it felt fantastic. Totally losing, any form of regimented, eating plans and exercise, but it quickly turned into, a feeling of sadness and not really understanding or not really accepting the body that you were living in, basically.
Hey PJ, did people treat you differently when you had a bit of weight on? We noticed in those pictures when you ran past the ladies, the ladies in the pram overtook you. If you were running along without your shirt on in normal circumstances, they'd have a bit of a look, but they just sort of pushed past you and they wondered when your baby was due. Were people treating you differently?
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure they didn't notice me at all. But yeah, I think there's a couple of elements there. there's definitely a feeling that you get treated differently, but some of it comes from within as well. So you feel a little bit paranoid and automatically assume that people are talking about you, or if there's any whispering going on, that it's directed towards you. So there's that side of things, as well as, of course, walking into retail stores and not getting served, or feeling like the staff aren't being very helpful at all.
Okay,
so
how long
there is a little bit of that.
How long has it taken you to lose the weight, PJ? If you peaked at 120, now you're back to about 82 and a bit. When did you start to hop back on the treadmill again, and how long has it taken you to lose that weight again?
So I peaked at 120 back in May and maintained it for another 2 months, and then on the 1st of July I started losing the weight. So it's been coming up to 6 months now that I've been losing the weight.
Wow.
We hear that Oprah and Ellen are interested in talking to you. We got you first, so that's like a morning show huge scoop. What happens next, mate?
Yeah, there's definitely been a lot of interest from the US, and I've been on a couple of the shows there, and it's, the main thing for me has been how positive it's been received, and I've been able to bring the issue of obesity to the forefront, and I've received a lot of positive emails and messages from people all around the world that I may not have been able to reach previously. So I think I'm using my own mission as a way of sort of encouraging a lot of people around the world to start their own journey, and that's the most rewarding thing for me.
What's been the one key thing that you're going to pass on to your clients now through all the thick shakes and the donuts? What's the one thing that's come out of it, PJ?
The one thing that I really do understand now is that reward for effort is a little bit delayed. So you've got to put in the hard yards initially and wait for the rewards to come. It doesn't go hand in hand.
Right, so not to get discouraged if you don't see the weight falling off straight away.
Yeah, definitely. Just knowing that you're doing the right thing, that's the most important thing.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. It's been a fascinating social experiment. I can't wait to see how you go from here. Thanks, PJ.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Thanks, mate. Good to see you.
Well, still to come for you, how to enjoy your sexiest summer hair this season, and should you ever tell a friend that you don't like their partner?
But up next for you, Russia's heavyweight beauty, the blonde bombshell taken over the ring. That's next on The Morning Show.